Hey guys, from Den Collectibles, and we are here for another video on comics this time. So I got some comics this time based on an 8-hour trek. Yes, it was 8 hours basically. It took me 4 hours to go one way and 4 hours to come back. Actually, probably took me 4.5 hours to get there in one direction, and then on the way back another 4.5 hours. It's a long story short. Basically, this lady texted me last week, and she had told me her brother had passed away last winter, and they were ready to move his comics. So little did I know, she's like, I think there's like 5,000 or so comics. I'm like, okay. It's like, well, when did he collect? Well, I remember him collecting since I was a little kid. So when she said she was like 5 years old, she remembered him still collecting. He is older than her by 10 or 12 years. And so he was in his late 50s, I guess, when he had unfortunately passed away due to health reasons, and they were ready to move on. So I wanted to do the best of my part to try to help him as well. And I thought it was pretty exciting to go see something like this and maybe help move this collection to a new home. So, so I went there and kind of blind because she didn't really know, but she did say they definitely got to be from the 70s and up to until, you let pass. So anyways, like I said, I found this collection, and there's a lot of key issues I'm going to show in this video sporadically as I'm just picking up the book, literally. So if you can just kind of check in and see that I'm picking up randomly key issues like first Deadpool to Hobgoblin, etc. Punisher's in there too. So keep looking through as I'm going to just pop these things up, and then you're going to want to see this, especially if you're a comic guy. Let's get right to it. So I started searching through probably about half the comics. I never got through all of them because I was on time limit. I only had 90 minutes, and then they said they had to go somewhere. So it was weird because I drove 4.5 hours for 90 minutes of time. And I took a chance and rolled the dice. So, but she did like me so much enough that she liked the offer I gave that she told me I can go back. So she also let me to hand pick some things out. So basically, I took out, bam, see this box? It is full. 3 boxes full. So it ended up being close to 600 comics I picked up out of the 5,000 comics. And again, I was on a rush. I didn't really get a chance to see exactly what I got, but I know I did get some nice stuff. And so I wanted to share it with you guys, but I want to give you an idea what they used to do back then too, just to kind of give you an idea how they used to pack some of this stuff. So here's an example. They used to put like 5 or 6 in a package, as you see like this. Kind of see? And so a lot of the times the front one or the last one, the condition is still nice, probably roughly around 8.0, but the ones in between were even nicer, between 9 to 9.8 is my opinion. So I kind of went through fast, but as you can see here, here's some 70s books right now, just to kind of give proof, and they're in pretty nice shape, as you can see here. All right, so anyways, as you keep watching, guys, if you guys don't mind hitting that subscribe button below right here and smashing that like button and notification bell, that'd be awesome. But let me go through some of the stuff I got and what I think the valuation is, okay? So there's some of the new stuff I found was like this Black Cat right here, number 51, is an iconic cover. So this book, I want to talk raw prices I just looked up before I came on today. This sells for anywhere between $100 to $150 raw. And of course, if they're graded, they will sell for a lot more. So here's another one I saw here is Original Sin. I believe this is the first silk. I actually didn't look this one up because I was kind of in a rush to just get this video up here today. And sells for a nice shape, probably anywhere from $100 and up, give or take. So again, if you see any of these books, even new books are worth quite a bit of money. I'm also going to show you one more set of new books here. So this is the Black Panther set. And there was, I think there was 9 of them. I saw the stack. I said, I'm just going to take it all. And then I know the number 2 issue is actually an iconic issue here because it is the first appearance of Shuri, I believe. And if I'm not stand corrected, this one sells raw for $300 to $400. Raw for $300 to $400 right now. I know there's a lot of hype going on because she might be coming up in the next movie for Black Panther. Now that means graded, it's probably worth double or triple depending on that. But again, $300 to $400 raw. What a great find on that one as well. So now we're going to go into some vintage stuff as we come back. So again, that's what some of the modern books that I saw there. So imagine, I was down the stairwell hall, like the size of an airplane aisle. And I was like, and I had to move the books with my wife, and they were there. Some were in short boxes, and then some were in these like, I don't know, these Asian kind of like zip old kind of fabric type bags that I had to unzip and unstrap the duct tape. The duct tape was so old that when I touched it, it like tore and dust flew off of it. It was pretty cool. But each one I opened up, a lot of it was new or some of stuff that wasn't really interesting. And then every time I saw a couple of good stacks like those bags I saw, I just pull it and put it. Because again, I had to go through as many comics as I can in a short period of time. So here's another stack that you see here, and this came from that first big pile. And I was looking in the hallway, but then I also get to look inside the house for 1 out of 3 more closets full. When I say closet, think of it, imagine your walk-in closet from the ground up, stacked in these bags of 200 or so. And so basically what I come to realize, there was over 10,000 comics in there that she didn't realize there were. So, and again, I only went through about 4,500 or so, maybe 5,000. So it was pretty exciting going through, but I was also in a rush, right? Because she was saying, oh, we don't have that much time. I'm like, okay. So, but she was able to say, next time we can come back, we can do a little longer time, because it was kind of unexpected before the holidays of Christmas. So again, here's some other stuff I pulled out real quick here. And there was a bunch. This is just literally a few, okay? So I have, for example, XMen 114 to 137. So 114, 113, 14, 17, 131, 135, 137. The reason I just pulled these out because these were nicer, probably like 9.0 pluses. So these books are even highly collectible. XMen in issues under 150 are great to pick up, even in mid-grade or upper grade. So if you see them, that's good. I mean, you pick up for a few bucks, pick up a copy. I mean, these are worth easily $20 up to $100 plus per book if they're really, really high grade. Okay, so some of the better issues you're going to see here is issue number 120, because it's a first appearance. I believe this is also a first appearance. 121 is a key issue here for X-Men. 129, I'm going to guess on this. Kitty Pryde, maybe. Okay, and then this is 141 and 142, also iconic because of the movie that came out on these two things. So any one of these books, again, in high grade are $100 plus easy, as well as these are $100 plus easy for each book as well. So moving on, I finished that whole pile. Then I got to finally go into the house, and I asked one more time. There was probably like less than 30 minutes left, according to them, is because I spent an hour looking at about over 3,000 comic books in the hallway. And then I went to the first closet, and they said, okay, we'll show you. And we think he gets through some of it. So I said, great. So I opened the door, and then bam, it was stuffed to the door from top to bottom. It was probably like that short box, maybe like compared to those Asian bags of whatever fabric that was duct taped together. I don't know, maybe 30 of them or so, give or take, maybe more. I didn't get that. I only got through half that closet before I had to say call it a day because, and again, I'm from New Hampshire and this place was in New Jersey. So yes, I dedicated the drive all the way to New Jersey. So moving on. So basically what we have is some of the books I found there. So this book here, bam. Marvel Spotlight number 9. This is actually in high grade. You'll be shocked. I mean, I was shocked when I saw this book. I think I have it here somewhere, Marvel Spotlight number 9. Oh, yeah. So this is first Mr. E by Ditko. This book raw sells for $150 to $250. Can you believe it? So if you ever see this book, pick it up, as many copies as you can. Giant Size Defenders, number 3, which is the first Korvac. This one sells for $100 to $200 raw as well. Now remember, these are raw price. If I get any of these books graded, they'll be 2-3 times the price. Another great book, as you can see here, is The New Mutants. 98, first appearance of Deadpool. Everybody knows Deadpool here. Very good book. I didn't even realize in high grade that this book is selling for $200 to $400 raw. So again, another great book here as we continue to move forward. So here are the next books here that I'm showing here. So this is the first Hobgoblin. Okay, this book sells for $200 to $400 raw. $200 to $400. Check that out. Nice book right there. Good. And then you see, this is actually very interesting. Amazing Heroes 45 is a precursor to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1. So this is before that. So then there's the ad or something that's in there. I didn't actually quite look. But this one also sells for $200 to $400 raw. This thing is heating up for anybody who's into TMNT. Yes, this is for sale. If you're interested too, let me know. Okay, comment below. All right, so next, of course, here, Doctor Strange number 1. This sells for $200 to $300 raw and high grade. Now, a lot of these books that I'm talking about right now are all in high grade, just so you know. Another book here that you see here is XMen 266. This is the first appearance of Gambit. So also a raw, high grade book of this book sells for a couple $100 or more. Okay, this is an iconic cover of McFarlane because ASM 300, which is the first appearance of Venom, and then this is the issue right afterwards. So it's almost like the next best thing to kind of start getting into, I believe, is why this book's starting to heat up a little bit too. So this book's like $50 plus right now, raw. So another great book there. And then this is another nice book right here. Check that out. Machine Man first appearance. So you have Machine Man 1, which is also a good book, but also the first appearance, which comes in this issue, Space Odyssey number 8, which is 2001. No, the title's called 2001 there. It's actually a 70s book, right? 30 cents right now. Anything that says 40 cents or under is from the 70s. Just so you know, FYI, this book sells for about $100 or more in raw condition. Now, I have 2 copies of this. This is an iconic cover, this is iconic cover, Frank Miller, year 1. Okay, so I got 2 copies here. This book sells for $50 to $100 raw and high grade. Good. This is actually really nice. People might not know this, but iconic cover here, McFarlane. Okay, Clyde, look at that cover. Look at that, just amazing. Look at that, right? This is Batman 423. It's only an 80s book, but believe it or not, this is $200 plus raw right now. Look on eBay in high grade. I'm not kidding. Unbelievable. Okay, another great book here, Amazing Spider-Man 316. This is the first cover appearance of the Venom. That's what I realized. It was the classic cover or between the first, but I realized, I looked it up, it's the first Venom cover after the fact of his first appearance. So that's why this book is also iconic for that. This is a couple $100 raw. 316. If you see it, pick it up. Okay. Now, another great book here. Amazing Spider-Man 124 in upper grade is like 8.0 or better. This is a great book to have. This is the first Man-Wolf here. So this is easily $100 or more in raw condition. Okay. Now, this is also a great book in high grade. First Bullseye, okay, Daredevil 131. If you see this book, especially in high grade, it's $100 to $300 all day long. If you see it, pick it up, okay? Also, now we're here down to our last 2 books here is Secret Wars number 8. Okay, this is the first black suit. So that's why it's iconic. It's from a small series. I think it was limited to 12 issues, like 1 through 12. So it's by far the best issue. It's $100 to $150 raw right now in high grade. So if you see this, it's pretty iconic cover. Can't really miss it. Pick it up, pull it out of a pile. Always put it for $10, $20 if you pick it up for it. It's a great book to have. All right, the last book for the day. That was fun this lot. So again, I get to go back after New Year, so I can't wait to go back to see the rest of it. I'll try to schedule so I have more time. I'm almost sure, because I picked up a lot of Hulk in there, so and I saw some Werewolf by Night, so I believe the first Wolverine, Hulk 181, is still in there. So I'm going to go back and can't wait to see what it is. And if I do get it, I'm going to come back and make a part 2 of this video. Also with the Werewolf by Night 32, which is the first Moon Knight. I think that's there as well. And any other bronze or copper keys that I might have missed in the other half of the collection, I think it's still there. Also, he did not say that there's some older books like World War II covers, which means they're from the 40s. So that'd be really exciting if there really is any like that. Okay, but anyways, this was in a stack like that, in a stack. It was between like 120, 135 down to like 127. And this was like kind of like in that 3rd book in, and so it actually stayed in really nice shape. Check that out. This is the best book of the day from that lot. So it was worth my 8 hours drive to get a first appearance of the Punisher. Yes, that is like an 8.5 in my opinion, or so, give or take, plus or minus, right? So this book graded would sell for over $2,000, over $2,000 for this book alone. Raw, you can probably sell for $1,300, $1,400, who knows, somewhere around that pocket. But bottom line is, those are the books I found, on top of the fact that there's still 500 books in there from the 70s and 80s that I didn't pull on. I just pulled out real fast in 30 minutes to see what was better and bad than both of those real fast, so we can show you in a video here. So I do want to wish you guys a happy holidays, and also hopefully you enjoyed this video. And also comment below, hit the subscribe button, and like, and smash the bell, and hope to see you in the next video coming up real soon. Happy Merry Christmas. We're going to make 2 more videos next week, so keep in tune. We never know what it might be, but it might be on some Lego sets, because I have some Lego sets, to Star Wars, to who knows, or more comics. Because I know I have some more comics in the 70s I do want to show you, and some more Pokemon. All right, take care. Peace.